Kate here, and welcome to Eating for Energy Part 2, Lunch. So with all the thinking around eating for energy, what we want to do is try and keep our blood sugar levels steady. When we have lots of refined sugar, lots of refined carbs, it causes us to have a blood sugar spike and then a subsequent crash, and then we're roller coastering around through the whole day. Lunch is a really important opportunity to sort of level these energy levels out, because we move towards that afternoon slump. The afternoon slump is quite a natural part of our day. We are meant to be kind of napping around that time. Our circadian rhythms need us to sort of slow down around then. So if you do get a bit sleepy around 3 or 4 o'clock, that's perfectly normal. But what we want to do is try and make sure that you can sail through that as best as you can, and that it's not something that you really struggle with because you've had a less than optimal lunch. What does that mean? Well, that means the ones that are sort of perhaps your white breads, your white pasta salads, anything that's high in fat, low in nutritional value and low in fibre is going to leave you a bit wanting after lunch. So we've got a couple of salads to show you here as a starting point of something that's going to do just the opposite. This one here is an absolute beaut. This is whole wheat pasta. We've got chicken, we've got pepper, tomato, we've got sun-dried tomatoes in there, we've got lettuce in there. It's topped off with pumpkin seeds, which are really, really super. You can add whatever you like to this and really make it suit you. Things like beetroot, sweet corn, cucumber, all the or salads that you might like to include can totally go in. Avocado, that's what I mean. Cooked aubergine would be great. If you've got some cooked vegetables left over, that would be nice in there too. So a really healthy salad is a great place to start. An alternative to that would be something like this. This one here has grains down at the bottom. It's a mixture of chickpeas and barley and other types of grains. You buy them in a packet in the sort of couscous and rice aisle at the supermarket. Really nice and cheap. And one bag of that makes 3 to 4 lunches, generous ones as well. So using that as a base, we've added some mixed beans from a tin, another really cheap option. There's like half a tin in there. Vegetarian version here. So we've also got the same salad bits, but with the extra, the beans are there as our protein source. We could boost that up with a dollop of hummus, which I'm going to plop in there. Oh, that's nice. Lovely, lovely. And if you wanted something alongside that as well, perhaps pita strips, wholemeal pita in little toasted strips would be really, really great. If you find these are too much to have at lunch because you don't have time or you don't have the appetite, to keep energy steady, you can always split it up. There's no reason why you couldn't have half of your lunch at 12:30 and half at 4 o'clock when you know that you're getting a little bit sleepy and hangry and you're building up towards the evening. And there can be a really big gap between if you have lunch at 12:30, 1 and you don't have your evening meal till 7 or 8. That's a really long time to go, and it is a good idea to put some snacks in there to keep us feeling a bit perkier and less drained. Other options that we can add to these other protein sources, we've got things like tinned fish. I've got tuna and mackerel here, but any other things like salmon and sardines, really great. Eggs in, cheese in, think sort of Greek salad types with, lovely, with red onion and olives and feta cheese in there. That would be really, really nice. I've also got here, I mentioned about the sun-dried tomatoes. That's a lovely thing because they feel a little bit fancy and you don't need too many of them to make the difference and really take your salads to the next level. In terms of maintaining energy, what we want to do is perhaps finish off with a nice pud. And if you're in the mood for something sweet at the end, these are great. So a high protein pudding, it's at the ultra processed end of things, which may or may not sit well with you. It depends how much of it you have in your diet. But if it's not something that features very often, that's a really great thing. Very much unprocessed, but with an equally impressive protein content is a fat-free Greek yogurt. Really lovely way to finish things off. And if you put some fruit in there as well, you're adding to your 5 a day, which as you can see is already pretty impressive with your lunch. The other thing about keeping your energy levels steady around lunchtime is do keep drinking. Hydration is crucial for our energy. One of the reasons we can feel tired is that we're just not drinking enough. So do make sure that you are getting enough water in, perhaps before you reach for the caffeine, although that's no bad thing. If you're having it in moderation, we all need a boost every now and then, but do make sure you're getting plenty of water to keep you feeling alert during the afternoon. I hope you enjoyed these, and do remember that all of these small changes add up to a really, really big difference.